what's going on? Marissa here. I'm sending this to you because basically I'm going to give you a really cool training in a little bit, but I'm going to talk about something because I'm doing this, and this is very intentional what I'm doing right here with this video, because I'm sending this to you because you at one point joined DS Domination and also had a very strong interest in learning the skill called drop shipping. Anywhere from November of last year to January of this year, okay? But somehow, or for whatever the reason, you canceled DS Domination, and more than likely you're not selling on eBay at all, or even really trying to, or whatever. And now, not everybody, that may not be you, but I'm just assuming that is, because most people, when they walk away from DS Domination, they're also walking away from drop shipping, and they're trying to go to something else. Okay, so this is going to be a free training that I don't really do this often, especially, and what I'm about to actually share with you is really something I'm not supposed to be, because it's kind of a part of some new DSD training that I'm really not supposed to be sharing with people who are inactive, basically, or not paying for DS Domination. But I'm going to do this, but this is to hopefully give you some hope again, I don't know, and making some extra income with eBay and even Amazon. Okay, now, one of the main reasons people quit drop shipping is they say, in the very beginning, is because they say, oh, well, I'm tired of, I don't have enough money to spend to pay for the products, and all that. That's all a big, or the second reason is I didn't know what to list, but a really big reason, because I had a lot of people telling me their results, and telling me how many sales they were making, but they still quit because they say, man, the sales are coming in so much that I don't have enough money to keep paying for these products, which is kind of a bittersweet thing. It's a really good thing because, well, this works at least, but then it's bad because it's like, well, if only you had the money, right? But I'm going to show you something that can help you get past that whole hold, right? Because when you first come on eBay, you have that hold where, when you make a sale, you don't have instant access to all the money right away. Okay, but there are some requirements you can meet to where eBay will lift that hold off PayPal, to where whenever you make a sale, you have instant access to everything. Therefore, you're going to be able to use your buyer's money and not yours. So that's kind of the good thing. And what I'm saying is, for any of you right now that's watching this and you joined again in anywhere from November to January and you quit because of money, right now, and this is going to be something you may kick yourself for, I don't know. But right now, if you would have kept going, if you would have kind of stayed on that journey, and yeah, it would have been a little tough, but stay on that journey, right now, your eBay account would be at the point where you wouldn't have had that hold. They would have lifted that hold and you wouldn't have had to spend your own money anymore. So you would have been at that point right now where it's like you would have broken through and you would have been able to get the taste of that silly money on eBay. And I'm talking about crazy money, okay? Because then you wouldn't have to worry about, well, what's the price range I need to shoot for because I don't have enough money, You could list whatever, $100 items, $200 items, $500 items, whatever, and make some really serious profit off of it because you're using your buyer's money. You would have been there. And I'm going to show you this picture because I show this to everybody. You may be right here, okay? And this happens a lot. I get people, they hear the concept of drop shipping, and I tell them about the PayPal hold in the very beginning and things like that, and they're like, oh, that's just going to take too long to get through, oh no, I can't wait 3 months. I need money now, all this kind of stuff. And it's like, you know what? Okay, fine. I guarantee, I basically can bet that if I call them or contact them 3 months later, they're in the same exact place they were before, and they could have really taken that opportunity 3 months before and ran with it. And 3 months, ahead, they would have been, really, making some decent income. And, I've been this person as well, so I'm not picking on anybody. But, you could have been at that point right now where you maybe have quit. You probably quit way too soon. Okay. Now, if you are still interested in drop shipping, but you still need to meet those other requirements to get past that PayPal hold, okay, I'm going to show you something that can help you. Okay. Because some people are like, well, in the very beginning, like I said, I don't have a lot of money to spend on these products. So I don't know what I can list. And, in the very beginning, I was like that too. But what I did was I just sold things around my house. But I just learned a better way to get through that hold. Okay. And it's basically getting, and this is a strategy of DS Domination. Someone in DS Domination kind of taught. And I'm not really supposed to be sharing this, really, especially with people who are not, again, active with DS Domination. But I'm going to do it anyways. And hopefully, let's just hope for the best. Okay. But basically, what you're going to be doing is bidding on dirt cheap things from super big sellers on eBay, and even people from China, and turning around and selling them. So it's kind of like drop shipping, but not really. If in the beginning, it's actually, I would say, is a little easier, and it's something that can also make you a little side income. So I'm going to explain to you what I mean. Okay. So I'm on eBay, and I'm just going to type in iPhone case. Okay. This is for any of you who are like, I don't have anything to sell, So you're going to type in, or it doesn't have to be iPhone cases. It can be any kind of case, or it can be any kind of smaller type of product, a lemon squeezer, whatever. And we're going to press auction right here. We're going to come to sort, and we're going to click on time ending soonest. Okay. And we're going to come down here to the left and click on free shipping. And we're going to come down even again. And we're going to this where it says price. And we're just going to put, we want the price range to be from 1 cent. Let's go for 120. Whoops. I usually put 95 cents, but I just want to see something here. That's basically like my max. Okay, 120. All right, so we got this one here. This is for the iPhone 6. Okay, we got a cool case here that you can bid on. It's 1 hour left, and there's no bids on it. Let me see what the real time is for it. We got 2 minutes left on here. So if no one ever bids on this, I could literally just come in and just put 99 cents and win that one for 99 cents. But let's see if we can get some a lot cheaper, because I literally, you don't understand. At my desk, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I can't count. I literally have more than freaking 15 things on my desk right now of me doing this strategy. So we've got this here. It's kind of a weird case of a muscle man on, it's for the iPhone 6, but it's at 6 cents. There's only 2 bidders. We've got 3 minutes left. I'm going to see if I can scoop this up. Okay, I don't freaking care how weird this thing is. Someone will buy it. And here's the thing. I forgot to mention. A lot of these big buyers like this, when you buy from them, see, like I have on my new account. Let me see. I have 31 feedback. Whenever you buy from these big buyers, they basically leave you feedback instantly, so it can help your rating. So another problem with selling on eBay, not really problem, but it's something you have to kind of go through, is when you start out, you have 0 feedback. So it's harder to make sales because people see you and they're like, they have no feedback. I don't know if I can trust them. I don't know if they're going to be legit or whatever. So by doing this, by buying dirt cheap things, you actually help your feedback go up and up and up. So when you do start selling or whatever, people are not so scared if you have no feedback or whatever. I'm gonna see if that time. Let me look at some other things here. Let me have another tab open. I'm gonna type in a different keyword. iPhone. 5. Now this is something. Wallet cases. Okay. Again, I'm gonna go to auction. Timing it ending soonest. Scroll down. And we've got free shipping. And let's, okay, on this one, let's go 1 cent, and we'll just do $1. Could have put 99 cents there, but okay, I'll come back to those in a little bit. All right, so we got 56. Oh my gosh, okay. Now, this is actually kind of addicting and kind of fun, just to let you know. But I'm going to put a bid in. It's at 6 cents still. But man, I'm going to raise it to, let's just say 20 cents. Okay. I'm going to place my bid. This is free shipping. It is coming from China. I'm not scared of that. People always get scared of China. But if as long as you look at their feedback, anything like at 98% and up is really good for them. So there's 2 bids. Let's see if I can win this. This is going to be freaking awesome. If I can win this for this cheap, that'd be awesome. Because basically when it gets here, I can turn around and I'm going to sell it for $6, $7, okay? You know, so that's pretty cool. All right, 8 seconds. The last seconds, I'm going to confirm. And let's see. Uh-oh. Whoops, did it count it? No, I think I was too late. Dang it. So those 2 bidders, okay, yeah. So whoever it was, they knew that someone was going to go big, and they, I guess, put 5 cents more than me. So that's like the only thing that sucks about this. But it makes you like, it makes you want to like keep doing it. It's funny. But wow, that was a good deal they just got right there. 25 cents for that thing. Oh man. Okay. Zero bids here. So this is actually kind of nice. All right. I actually have one of those. I actually won. Let me see. Is it the same color? Here, let me just put it in. Hang on before I don't confirm. No, I think it's a different color. Okay, cool. Sweet. All right. So basically got this, and I'm sorry I wasn't talking. I wanted to kind of concentrate. Basically got this kind of leather case for the iPhone 5 for 99 cents. I have one right like it right now, but it's a little different, which is cool. So now these cases, they're a little bit, bigger, they're a little better. You can put like a credit card. You can put like 2 credit cards inside of them. So they're worth a little bit more. So I could sell that for anywhere from like $8 or $9, okay? So it's pretty cool. I just won that. And then you just, what happened? Okay. Now, sometimes I can get these really cheap. Let me just refresh this page. Okay, they're all 99 cents. I'm looking for some that are below 99 cents. I've done that before. Oh, let's see. Now these, for whatever the reason, are like the best, like to get. Okay, like these, they're wallet ones. They're like hard cases, basically. I just sold like 2 of them not too long ago. They're really good. I'm actually thinking about getting one for my phone because they're like really, really nice cases. They're hard and they've got like 2 layers to them a lot of the times. And in the back, they have like a storage unit where you can put a credit card or whatever in there. And so those sell like freaking hotcakes. I want to get like so many of those, and that's $1 already at 6 bids. So that's 3 hours. That's gonna go way up. Sometimes it's all about the timing also when you do this during the day. Late at night, usually like no one's bidding because everybody's asleep, and you can win a lot of things. That's how I win a lot of mine, or really early in the morning sometimes. Let's just go back to let's type in, let's just go there. And this is just only one thing, phone cases like this. You don't have to, it could be something else. If you can think of something else, it can. Other cell phone accessories or whatever. Okay, now this is 55 cents. We got a dollar now. Nope, too high for that. Let me change this. Let me 1 cent. So I'm just gonna put 95 cents. See what I get. Okay. Here's an ultra thin. People like these as well. They're not like super protective on their on the phones. People like them because they're really thin and you can see the actual phone. So we got a minute that's at 12 cents. I'll probably put like 25 cents in to see what happens. If I don't win it, then oh crap, let me copy this link. So basically all you gotta do is buy 25. Okay. Basically, when you do this, it's super easy to get this stuff. I'm a terrible bidder, so if you're a lot better at it, you'll do better. All right. Okay, let me see. So we got 12 cents. I'm just gonna put in 0.25. Now things coming from China take a little bit long, but it really isn't. I mean, this is one of those things you just do and forget about it. Set it and forget it. Don't be so hyped up on it. With time, your products will come. And now every day I keep getting all these freaking products from China, and it's like almost overwhelming. And I'm like, oh Lord. And it's a really cool way to make some extra profit. It's not necessarily drop shipping, but even if you didn't want to do drop shipping, people just do this all day too. So let's see if I win this. 12 cents. Seconds. 9. You want to do it like the last seconds, so like no one else kind of will bid. But let's see what happens. Oh my gosh, God, these guys are freaking crazy. These people are like expert bidders. All right, let's. Oh well, 20. Didn't I put 25 cents in? Maybe I didn't. All right, so there's this one. We got a minute left, or a minute 30. And we've got this one as well. Let me see if I can win a few bids. I'll pause this. Okay, this one's counting down. I put 45 cents in for this one. I'm gonna say place bid. Oh, hurry up, freaking computer. Oh wow, it's taking forever. Okay, we got 6 at 5. All right, I'm gonna do it in 4 seconds and see what happens. Okay, I'm the highest bidder. Let's go. Yeah, I think I won it. So what happens is sometimes you say it's 31 cents and I overshot the bid. So a lot of times what will happen is if you overshoot it, if you win, if you're the highest bidder, it'll basically bring it back down to whatever it was already at. So it was at 31 cents. So I put 45 cents, but I got it for 31. Okay, so got that one for 31 cents. This one is cool. It's for an iPhone 6, which is good. Obviously the newer models of the cases, the more you can get for them. So 31 cents, I'll be able to sell that one for like, $5, something like that. Make a little bit of profit. I think, oh yeah, here's another one. We got a minute. I'll just pause this. All right, so we got this one's at 6 cents. This is for the iPhone 6 as well. I'm gonna just go ahead and put 50 cents for this. I don't mind. It's an iPhone 6 case, for crying out loud. 50 cents. We got 9 seconds. 8. All right. Wow. Gosh, these guys are freaking crazy. You know what? Sometimes what people do, I think I'm just going to do that next time. What they'll do is they'll like really overshoot the price. And that's what whoever, oh, wow. I'm going to put $1 in. Let's see what happens. Ugh, go! I bet you guys are like, what just happened? Alright, 55 cents for this one. I've always wanted to win one of these. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, sorry, that was like extremely fast. Okay, one just ended and then I had another screen open. Okay, so I got this one for 55 cents. I just overshot, I guess. Just put a whole dollar in. Just freaking tired of messing around now. I think what I got 3 things now so far. I'm gonna do a few more. Oh, this is a nice one. Oh snap. Okay, wait a second. Let me see. Ooh, 1 minute left. Whoa, 76. Now I wouldn't even mind paying $2 for this. I really wouldn't. Oh gosh, I'm like nervous. Let's go down. So we got these. Look, there goes one of those other cases again. All right. Let me go back. I'm gonna do maybe 2 more, then I'm gonna stop. This is basically the technique. Okay, see there it is. One. See how they went up? I'm gonna put 205. I don't mind that either. Now this is the most expensive right now that I've paid. If I win. Oh, it's already at 2. Oh no, it's my bid. Let's see what happens. They probably already had 2. I just waited way too. I did this too early. Crap. Okay, let's see. If I can win this, oh my god. Last seconds. Oh, why did it go off? I probably didn't win. Dang it, what did they win it at? Oh, why didn't it take mine? Oh, I'm so mad right now. Why didn't it take mine? That was a freaking good case, man. For 126, we could easily sell that for even like $10 because it's kind of nice. Oh, it just made me so mad. Wow. Okay. Let's try to type in. Oh man, that just made me really mad. What was I about to type in? You can also do different models of phones, like, you know, the different, like the Note, the Samsung, all that kind of stuff. I won a few, well, they're very similar cases, kind of like this. I think for all under $1. And usually these leather ones are really good. These have 8 hours left. Oh, this is a really nice one. Let's type in whoops. I have an iPhone actually, so I don't really know. Alright. What's that other one? Sometimes there are some that are even sometimes you can find, oh, whoops. You can find some that have buy it now prices for really cheap as well. So I'm just gonna go to buy it now. Let's just see what they have. Buy it now. See? So here's some cases right here for the iPhone 5S and 5C and 4 and 4S or whatever. And let's click on it. It's free shipping. Select a color. Let's do black. Oh, they've sold 5 in the last. Let's do the 4S. Let's see what it is. So 99 cents. So that's pretty cheap. What are different models? 138. Ooh, it's even more. Okay. Let me go back. Oh, these are kind of cool. Wait a second, what is this? People would love this. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. I kind of want to get something like this, actually. What's number one? So, just play around with it, okay? If you guys think of any other kind of small items you can do that with that sell really well, you can never really go wrong with phone cases. That's just one of the things. That's like basically, the other thing is like fashion jewelry. As well. That's actually really hot as well. Whoops. Okay, let me do this one. So you've got things like this. They actually have some really cool stuff. Let's see if I can win this. Let's just say, I'm gonna say 60 cents. You know what? 65. I already know these people are gonna be crazy. This is a necklace. 8-7. Alright. Let me not wait too late like I did last time. Oh, I did too late again. And my computer's like glitching. Crap. Did I win? No. Oh, someone got that for freaking 49 cents. Okay, anyways. So here's the thing. That's something you can do. Now, I'm going to offer something. This is really enticing, all this stuff. But, you know, if you are interested in drop shipping and you want to work with me, my team has kind of grown. I usually can't help people one-on-one as much as I used to. But here's what I'm going to do. For anybody that, you know, says, I think I will give dropshipping another try, or try the technique Marissa just showed me to help me, get out of the PayPal hold. If you can do that, if you rejoin, if you kind of get back with DS Domination, obviously under me, and you show me that you're active and you are making your listings, whether you're doing it this way I've showed you, or trying to spend some money just to do drop shipping, whatever. We can personally set up a kind of like an appointment or whatever on the phone, Skype, whatever, and I will go through and I will help you either do this, research products to drop ship, show you some of the things that have sold best for me, and you have access to all that. So yeah, this is going to be for a certain period of time. You got to email me if you're interested. And the only reason why I'm saying you have to be back active with DS Domination, because it's going to show me if you're serious. Most people who are not willing to pay anything are not very serious, and they usually don't go very far. And that's not to offend anybody, but that's just what I've noticed, and it seems to be pretty true. So you have to reactivate your DST membership and contact me in this email, and we will get together, okay? And I will help you as best I can for you to take off with this stuff, okay? Because I know what it can do, and I know the type of money it can bring, and it's something that you really shouldn't be. You pass this up, you are leaving a lot of money on the table, okay? Talk to you later, and goodbye. Also, to reactivate your DS Domination account, before I forget, just log in like you were to do, before, and then click on DS Domination Pro on the left, and then it'll basically give you instructions on how to reactivate. All right, bye.